Hi, Stephen Screen from Better Fundraising here. Let's talk about reporting back to your donors. Why do you report? So that they know their gift made a difference, so that they're more likely to donate to you again. But first, we need to talk about weight loss commercials. Now, that might seem like a total left turn of a non sequitur, but hear me out. You've seen weight loss commercials before. I want you to think about all the ones you've seen on TV and online and in magazines. In those ads, there's always what you would call a before and after story. There's a photo of the person before and a photo of the person now or after. Why do they do that? They do that because you can visibly, quickly see the transformation. Because you can see and sort of feel the transformation, you believe in the product more. You're more likely to purchase that treatment or that drug or that diet or whatever it is. But it's that difference between the before and the after that shows the power of whatever that weight loss approach is. I submit to you that it's the same thing in nonprofits. If you tell before and after stories in your reporting, you show donors the power and efficacy of your approach. You show how big a difference you make. But if you don't show the before, which is the standard nonprofit approach, right? Unfortunately, if you don't show the before, you only see the after and you have nothing to compare it to. You talk about how well this person is doing today. You talk about how great the meadow looks today. You talk about how the bill has been passed today. And you just don't even acknowledge the past, the before. But when that happens, I want you to think about what would happen if you saw a bunch of weight loss commercials that only had afters. You would think that they just hired models, that they've got lots of money and things are going great, and that they're just pushing this stuff out. Because you wouldn't see it, you wouldn't trust it as much. So in your reporting, I really want you to talk about, when you're sharing a story of a person, what was it like before your organization got involved? What was happening before this person entered your programs? Tell both the before and the after. It's that change that donors are interested in funding. That's what they're buying with their gift. They're not buying your processes or your programs. Yes, that's what they're paying for. But they're not paying for that because your processes and your programs are so great that sort of empirically that's what they want to fund. They fund the change. And so don't overcomplicate your reporting. Tell a before story, tell the after story, make sure the donor is involved somehow, and all of a sudden your reporting is going to go better. All of a sudden, your donors are going to believe more in the power of gifts to you, and they are all of a sudden more likely to give to you when you send them an appeal letter, or an appeal, or ask at an event, or ask over lunch. They'll know your work works, so they're more likely to say yes. All right, before and after stories, that's where it's at when you're reporting. Good luck out there. You've got this.